So I'm going to talk about some of my favorite custom ROMs which are unfortunately dead and no more updated. So let's find out all of those custom ROMs. By the way, if you need links, we'll provide you some of the links which I have in the description, so make sure to check out them. Let's quickly move on to some of my favorite custom ROMs here. First one is Wave OS. Wave OS was actually last when I used, it was based on Android 11. It was one of those custom ROMs which was having Oxygen OS kind of UI. It was based on AOSP, of course, and I guess I tried it on my Redmi Note 10 Pro. The experience was just super amazing. Some useful options were there. It was not a most customizable custom ROMs, but some useful customizations were still there, and it was actually available for a lot of devices. And I guess if you have one of those devices which Wave OS supports, maybe if you have any old version, you definitely have to check it out, because this was one of those amazing custom ROMs having some useful things, and also the UI was one of the main highlight of this custom ROM. Second one was Project Arcane, or you can say Project Arcana, and the main focus of this custom ROM actually was a UI. The UI was just so amazing. The last time when, of course, I used this custom ROM was based on Android 12. So this is good because it was updated till Android 12. It also had something similar kind of things like Wave OS. The UI was good, having some useful customizations. And if you were looking forward to some useful things in a custom ROM, things were there. The Oxygen OS style settings UI was also introduced with Project Arcana, and some useful customizations, of course, were already there. So this is a second one which I found one of my favorite custom ROMs, and also unfortunately it's too dead, it's no more updated. Third one which is in our list is the latest addition, and it is actually official, and we are talking about Pixel Experience. I never thought that I will include this custom ROM in dead custom ROMs list, but this is the reality. Pixel Experience is now officially dead according to their announcement, which is also listed on the Telegram channel or on the website, that this custom ROM is no longer gonna continue. So unfortunately no updates. And if you're looking forward to the last updated version, for some of the devices the beta version was introduced with Android 14, although I guess the previous better good version was Android 13. Moving into the other options here, the next one is ROMS. No official announcement yet, but as far as I know, because it's been a long time since I found any update for this custom ROM, it was also quite good. It was literally kind of AOSP. It was not having any kind of major pixel features. For some devices it were having that, but for most of the devices it was kind of pure AOSP. So if you were looking forward to AOSP based custom ROM, the ROMS was also one of the good choices, and it's no more updated from a long time. As far as I know, the last version, it was based on Android 13. Android 12 was quite stable too, of course the previous versions too. So this was about ROMS. The things were quite good at that time, but because it's been some time, I did not found any update for this custom ROM, so we just included this one. Next one which is in our list is Fluid OS. Why I included this custom ROM in this list? Because yes, it was good. It was very good. I also compiled it for Redmi Note 10 Pro, maybe around 2 versions. Things were so good. It came with Android 12 after a long time. The previous versions were different. With Android 12, they came back with new UI. As you can see in these screenshots or with this quick settings panel, things were looking so good at that time. But because of course they just came for a few of the months, few updates, and then just gone once again, this official version, the one which I was using at that time, was also not that stable, unfortunately. Some features were there, some customizations were there, but of course it was not a customization focused custom ROM too. But Fluid OS was actually good in the terms of UI. But of course it's been a long time, and I am not able to say, I am not thinking that. Actually, I'm hoping this would come back, but this is not going to become a reality anytime soon. Moving into the next version or the next update, the next one which is in our list is without any doubts, we have .os. .os was just so tremendous. This was one of those custom ROMs which came with Android 11, which came with Android 12, and things were so good because with Android 11 they were bringing you Android 12 kind of UI. I still remember when I made a video on first look of .os 5, I guess. Even .os 6 came, the things were changed, but still it's been a long time, and I don't think so .os is coming anytime soon. Things were quite good at that time, but yes, unfortunately, .os is also dead, so that's why we just included it in our list. Next one which is in our list is Pixel Plus UI. I did not included that in my previous video because that was just for the dead custom ROMs, of course, but this one is regarding some of my favorite custom ROMs, and Pixel Plus UI was so good. I still remember using it on my Redmi Note 10 Pro, which was having Android 11 at that time, I guess. Pixel Plus UI, the things was just so amazing. If I was looking forward to some of the very stable custom ROMs, Pixel Plus UI was there. It was having some useful customizations. It was very stable at that time, and of course, all the Pixel features what you were looking forward in a custom ROM with the UI, almost everything was included here, and that is why Pixel Plus UI was one of the best choices. Unfortunately, it's been a long time, and I'm not able to see any update here so far. That's quite unfortunate. Next one, which is last but not the least, Corvus OS. A lot of users actually love this custom ROM. I still remember the old times, I guess 6 to 7 years ago, maybe more than that. Corvus OS was one of those custom ROMs which was so amazing at that time. After some time with the new updates, they came with some new updates, of course, with even with Android 12, Android 11, all the updates were super good. New UI changes were introduced. But still, it's been a long time and I'm not able to see any new updates so far. And I think so with Android 13, Android 14, not so sure. Only few of the custom ROMs are, we are just expecting that if they come with Android 14, the things will be very, very soon, or even if with Android 15. So this is all. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.